Welcome to Starcar Sweden in English. We're gonna do build series BMW 1 series with M50 turbo. Maybe I mix a little bit Swedish and English, but 99% will be in English. I hope you understand everything I say. I'm not the best in English, but we're gonna do the best we can. Today's video is building together so much as what we can. This is the block, new drilled, and everything is like brand new. We have all parts here, and we're gonna put pistons, rods, and all bearings together, and yeah, make in-depth video. My goal for this engine is 650, 700 wheel horsepower or more. I hope. I haven't decided turbo yet, but you're gonna follow all the way until it's finished. So let's start, and subscribe and like the video. So let's build this engine. Okay, now it's time to take off the caps and change the bearings. We're gonna put the new ones. I choose ACL, same for rods and crank. So let's take the caps off and clean the surface and put the new bearings on. We are not gonna use these bolts. We're gonna use 12-9 bolts later together with a plate that makes the bottom end stronger. So we can just lift this off and put it to the side. Now we can take off the bearings. And clean the surface. And we're gonna take out the oil squirters too and clean them. These small ones. So we cleaned the oil squirters, and now we're gonna clean the surface and make it dry here before we put the bearings and clean. Now the bottom is clean and we can put the bearings on, and I just started. These ones have only one groove here, same as the bottom, and the other ones going on the cap. These ones, and they have double, so we can't mix them up. And one here is the last one with the edge for holding the crank to move side to side. Little bit nervous to do this because last time I made this for my E30, then it was original engine with small parts, not expensive ones, and this time I bought stuff for maybe 4,000 US dollar, 5,000 almost, and it's gonna be more, so I want it to be perfect. And I hope it holds up. And the last one with the edge. And now we can put the bearings on the cap, and we're gonna put assembly lube here, red line, so because it's not gonna take 1 day to build this engine, and this is good for first startup and lubricant. So we put this one on, put the crank here, prepare the caps with the new bearings, and we start to tighten it. And before we put the crank on, I wanna ask the Swedish subscribers if this is a good idea to continue in English with this build, or do you want me to speak Swedish? Write in the comments. So now we have the crank in place, all the caps are in place, we just need to tighten it, and maybe you hear they start to play some music, and I don't want to stress with this build at all. I want it to be perfect, and like I said before, it's gonna be a little bit longer videos, so we take our time and make the best out of it. So I think I'm gonna film next day and put a longer video together. I hope you enjoyed so far, and see you next day when we measure piston ring gap and put the piston and the rods in. Nice! 1000 horsepower. This is the second day, and we leave the engine block on the side, and we're gonna wait for a new machine to fix the piston rings. I don't wanna make it with hand, with a file, so we start to change the seals for the valves. You can see a little bit closer soon. Already taken away from one side, and we're gonna take away from the other side, and I have brand new ones. These ones are hard and old, so I wanna make everything new and fresh. And we have the L studs here, and on this top I'm gonna show you soon what I mean. We are not gonna use all of the hardware here, but let's take the seals off and start to put new ones on later. So now you can see a little bit closer, and we take the seals off here. This side is still left, and what we are not gonna use is the washers from the ARP bolt kit, because these ones are like stamped on the place and you need to break them loose, and I don't want to break it. This ones works perfectly fine, exactly same as this ones. It's only washers. The most important one is the bolt and the nut. The washer can stay, they are hard too, the original ones, so I let them be. I use this one to take it off, and then we're gonna use, I don't remember exactly now in my head before we did it, but we're gonna use like 10mm or 11mm socket to hammer in the new ones. I'm gonna show you that one too. So we just take it to good grip, spin it a little bit, and lift same time. Like that, and it doesn't matter if it gets smushed up, because we're gonna put new ones. And we get some like rubber here and burnt oil. We're gonna clean it off with this one and brake cleaner later, before we install the new ones. So now all of them are gone, and we're gonna start to clean it before we put the new ones on. And I'm gonna wash the top too, and this one have been machined too, so it's really good surface. But before we do that, I want to show you around in the garage, because now when we do in English and maybe more people watch, they didn't see the videos before. How the garage looks, because we only talk Swedish and it's hard to understand if you don't know the language. So this is the garage. We are 3 people that share this garage together. This is the car where we're gonna build the engine in. We're gonna change everything. I already started with some brake jobs. There's the wheels. We may be gonna change the subframe in the back and brakes in the front from a better, bigger from 3 Series like this car. And I have differential, gearbox and many other parts already laying around for the car. This is one of the guys who split the garage with me, or both of them drive with this car and build it. It's E90 Bmw with LM7 like LS with big turbo. This is customer car. We do jobs too, and this is the winter beater, and we got new engine for this one too. And the engine is out. The old one is in the bucket there, and we did buy new one here. It's M52, so we're gonna build this one too. You're gonna see videos of it, but then it's gonna be in Swedish. Only this build series for 1 series will be in English. So let's fix the top and put the new seals on. So before we put the seals on, I almost forgot, but I want to make it one more time. It's already grinded in and good surface on the valves, and we have all valves here. I can show you here, and they are clean, and we already grinded in them before, but I'm gonna take the finest one and make a little bit clean here, because it have been machined and they wash it, and I want to take away all the debris and stuff. So we take just a little bit and clean it to see so it's perfect. Then we put it back, and then we can put the seals so we don't break the seal when we push the valve through the seal without oil. Just simple, like regularly classic one. We can put a little bit under here, not too much, and work it in. So the valves are fixed, and we grind it a little bit, already made before. So now we make, just like I told you before, like the last touch. And now we're gonna put in the new ones. We have two new packages here. We're gonna use 11 socket to push it in, and just give it a little tap so it goes to the bottom. So, and we clean the surface again, and we press it down, and it's in the bottom already, and we just give it a little bit tap so we know it's 110% in. And we have 23 more to go, so just put it in like that. And I feel like this video start to get long, and we made much progress already with the engine, and we have more to do. So I think we wait till next episode, part 2. So make sure you're gonna subscribe and like this video, and see you next time. I'm gonna fix all this, and next time we put valves, springs and cams later when the engine is done.